Cheerful greetings, children. Today we can start with chapter 18, On Top of the World, an interview with Arunima Sinha. What's the name of the lesson? An interview with Arunima Sinha. Okay, here we are going to study about an interview that we are just reading out. Who had an interview with a girl named Arunima. Okay, so the interview took place on May 21st, 2013 at 10:55 a.m. on Tuesday. And now let's study something about Arunima or the history of Arunima. Arunima was born in 1988 and became the first woman to conquer Mount Everest on a prosthetic leg. Prosthetic means artificial part of the body. Okay, here her leg was artificial. It was a moment of pride for the entire nation because with the artificial leg she could climb Mount Everest. It's a miraculous one. Okay. True to her name, which means the first ray of the sun. Okay. What is her name? Arunima. Arunima, the meaning for Arunima is the first ray of the sun. What's the meaning of her name? The first ray of the sun. Arunima has defined all odds and is a source of inspiration for millions. She has become or she has faced all the difficulties and she is the inspiration for millions of people. So, let's read an extract from an interview with Arunima in which she shares her experience with the Cordova team. Here, Arunima is having an interview with a Cordova team. A team named Cordova is taking an interview with Arunima. Now, let's move to the lesson or start the interview with Arunima. Cordova, the team Cordova is asking the first question. Arunima, could you please enlighten us about yourself? What was the first question? Could you please enlighten us about yourself? Enlighten means tell or inform. So, Arunima's answer we can just listen. I am Arunima Sinha. What was her name? Arunima Sinha. I started participating in games very seriously from class 6 onwards. The girl named Arunima, she used to participate in games from class 6 onwards. In 2011, I qualified in the written test for paramilitary forces and received an interview call. So, when she, in the year 2011, she was qualified for the paramilitary force. So, what is meant by paramilitary force? Force helping the official army of a country. Forces that is helping the official army of a country is only called as paramilitary force. So, in 2011, she was called for the paramilitary forces. Actually, there was some discrepancy in my date of birth. Discrepancy means there was some difference in her date of birth or some problem, some issues was there in her date of birth. This demanded immediate attention and had to be rectified as soon as possible. Rectified means make it clear. So, this mistake in the date of birth should be cleared very fast. So, she is taking the step to clear those mistakes. I had to go to Delhi for this. So, who is here I referred? I is Arunima. Arunima should go to Delhi to clear that mistake which happened in the date of birth. I boarded the train at Lucknow station. So, now she is going to Delhi. She is starting her journey from Lucknow. She is getting into the train at the place named Lucknow. I had no reservation. Hence, I boarded a general compartment. She did not have a reservation. Reservation means We just reserve ticket in advance. That's only called as reservation. She did not have a reservation. So she was just traveling in the general compartment. So when we travel in the general compartment, we need not take reservation. At any time we can just travel. On the train, there were some miscreants who tried to snatch the gold chain that I had around my neck. So something illegal happened in the train. What is that? Is some miscreants means some criminals just tried to take off her chain which she had around her neck. I resisted back of with which they threw me out of the running train. So what is she doing here? She resisted back. Resisted means fought back, and she's trying to just fight and get out of it. I resisted back, of which they threw me out of the running train. So here, who resisted back? Resisted means fought back. Arunima fought back against to those criminals. In return, what they did is, those criminals just threw Arunima out of the running train. The time was almost 1 a.m. This happened within seconds. So when Arunima was thrown out of the train, it was near about 1 a.m. that is midnight. And this event took place within few seconds. She was not aware what was happening. Within few seconds, everything happened. Before I knew what had happened, I was lying on the track. Before Arunima knew what is happening to her, she could see that she was just lying on track. Track of, that means in the railway track, she was just lying. I saw my leg and found that it had almost been severed from my body. Severed means cut off. Here, when she saw that she was just lying on the railway track, she could see that her leg is cut off from the body. 3/4 of the leg is just completely cut off from the body. I was injured very badly. Here she was very badly injured. She got injury in the leg. The entire night I lay on the track trying to save myself from the trains that went over the tracks and animals like rats that moved all over my body. The entire night she was just lying on the railway track. Train was about moving here and there. She has to escape herself from the moving train, and the other one is rats were just running here and there in the railway track, and she could see that many rats were just moving around her, or else on her the rat was just crawling. It was only in the early hours of the day that some villagers spotted me and took me to the nearby district hospital at Barley. Okay, so here what is happening is, throughout the night she was just lying on the railway track. Early hours of the day, that means early morning, some farmers who happened to cross through that way saw her and took her to the nearby hospital at the place named Barley. Barley is a place in Uttar Pradesh. So she was taken to the hospital there. In the interview, the Koredava team is asking the second question. Okay, so now let's see what is the second question. What kind of people did you encounter during those traumatic days? Encounter, meet unexpectedly. Okay, what is meant by encounter? Meet unexpectedly. Traumatic, distressing. So during those distressing days, whom are the people you met unexpectedly? That's the question here asked by Koredava team. The answer given by Arunima is likewise, during those days, I encountered many kinds of people. I is Arunima. Arunima met many kind of people. Unexpectedly, she met many kinds of people. There were people who I did not even know. So, one set of people whom she did not know, or with whom I had never interacted. Another set of people whom she never had interacted earlier times. People who I met never met in life again. So another set of people whom she met at that time, in her lifetime she is not going to meet at all. Those members, what they did is donated blood for me. Such kind of people, they simply donated blood for Arunima. So here second set of people, we can see who are the second set of people. On the other hand, there were people who criticized me. Criticized means finding fault with others and tore me to pieces, saying that the accident was just a cover-up. So second set of people, what are they saying? They are simply finding fault with Arunima and saying that it's just a cover-up. Cover-up means an attempt to hide a crime. Some mistake she has done. In order to hide that, she is doing such kind of things. You might have heard about cover-up story. It's a false story. Okay, so that's what here also. For suicide that I tried to commit. So she's just the common people criticizing and saying that it's a type of committing suicide only. Some said that I was traveling ticketless and I jumped out of the running train to avoid embarrassment and punishment. So another set of people just criticized and said that Arunima was traveling in a train without a ticket. Without the ticket she was traveling. So in order to hide that, she just jumped out of the running train. Embarrassment, a feeling of shame. But instead of losing hope, one said committing suicide, the other one said traveling ticketless. So she had been criticized with several point of view. But what she did is, instead of losing hope, I gathered myself, calmed myself or gaining confidence within herself and fought against all odds, for the true soldier is one who makes the impossible possible. So she gained confidence once again and came over the difficulties, because a true soldier should make impossible possible. At the beginning of the interview, we have seen that she had been selected for the paramilitary force. So those who are in the paramilitary force, they should get more confidence. That's why here it is said she could make impossible into possible. Next question asked by Korodava team is, was your confidence at this time or at this point of time shaken? That means, have you ever tried to withdraw from your confidence? The answer is likewise answer given by Arunima. You see, I am also a human being. However strong I may seem, this incident, that is the loss of my foot, did shake my confidence. So what is she saying is, she is also a human being. Being a human, there is a chance of shaking the confidence. That means she also had little bit lost her confidence after losing the foot. But when the doctors assured me that I would soon be walking, my confidence restored itself. Restored means brought back. So when the doctors or a particular doctor is assuring that she may gain back her health or she may be walking very fast, at that time she is bringing back her confidence level. She is restoring her confidence. The next question asked by Korodava team is likewise, could you please enlighten us as to how this thought of conquering Everest came to your mind? What is the question is likewise, could you please share to us how you got the thought of conquering Everest? So she is just sharing her ideas or what is in her mind to the Korodava team likewise. This thought came to my mind while reading about Everest routes in a newspaper. Okay, so how is she thinking about this thought is while she was reading the newspaper, she just wanted to climb Mount Everest by route itself, that means by walking. Almost 1 month after the unfortunate incident, but after reading the newspaper, she got this unlucky incident, that is the accident. One of her leg is lost. In fact, my brother-in-law suggested that we must go to Madam Bachendri Pal and seek her guidance and training. So, after the accident, she was hospitalized. When she came back from the hospital, her brother-in-law, okay, is just advising that they should go and meet a person named Madam Bachendri Pal. A person named, a madam named Bachendri Pal. As soon as I discharged from the hospital, I headed for Jamshedpur to meet Madam Bachendri Pal. So, when she was just discharged from the hospital, she is just deciding to go and meet Madam Bachendri Pal. Okay. When I told her about my goal, tears welled up in her eyes and she said, when Arunima is just saying all her stories to this particular madam named Bachendri Pal, just tears started to come out. Welled up means filled up. Tears came out from the eyes of Madam Bachendri Pal. And she said likewise, even to think about conquering Everest in this condition amounts so actually accomplishing the task. Accomplishing means achieving. In this situation also, in this condition also, you just are thinking to conquer Mount Everest. That means you already have conquered now Mount Everest. That means you already have climbed till the top of the Mount Everest. That's what the advice given by Madam Bachendri Pal. For me, you have already reached your goal. That means she already had reached to the goal of conquering Mount Everest or climbing Mount Everest by route, by walking. Madam Bachendri Pal was my mentor and guide. Arunima is just saying that Madam Bachendri Pal is her mentor and guide. Mentor means advisor as well as guide. She would always say that I would certainly realize my dream. Realize means come true. The dream which Arunima had in her mind will one day or the other it will come true. She called me her Sharni, a tigress. So, what is this Madam Bachendri Pal calling Arunima as Sharni, which means a tigress. The next question by Koredava team was likewise, did you at any point of time feel that you had taken up something impossible? That means the team is just asking, have you taken up something that is impossible? So, answer given by Arunima is likewise, when you climb steep slope or we can say very high or sharp slopes. Steep means high or sharp. Your feet and legs bear the maximum pressure. So, when she was just climbing the step, what is happening is the feet and leg is bearing maximum, it is getting maximum pressure for the leg. While climbing, the area of my foot around the stump would hurt badly and bleed. The area of the foot, when she is just climbing, the complete pressure is given. Out of the complete pressure, what happened? It is hurt badly. Otherwise, sometimes it may start to bleed also. Bleed means flow of blood. At times, the pain would be unbearable and I would sit down. So, when there is bleeding of bloods from the foot, what happened is sometimes she could bear it. Other times what happened is she would sit for some time in order to relax herself. But I realized that if you find something very difficult, you must find ways to involve yourself in it. Involve means get into. When she is finding all these difficulties, what is she doing is, she is just realizing that when we have any difficulty, we must be more involved into that difficulty, or we must get into very deeply into that difficulty. The involvement must be so intense. Intense means serious. The involvement into certain problem or certain issues should be very serious. Then that it must lead to commitment. When we involve ourselves to a problem or to a difficulty, that leads us to commitment. Commitment means surrender ourselves to certain problem or difficulties. If you have this commitment, no one can stop you from achieving your goal. So, when we have such commitment to the difficulties or problems which we are facing, nobody can stop us from achieving certain goal which we have within ourselves. Since I had this thought in my mind, I never felt that I had taken up something impossible. Arunima always had this point of view in her mind and she committed herself to the situation. Since she committed herself, she never thought that nothing is impossible. Next question asked by Korodava team is likewise, Arunima, you have conquered Everest and 3 more peaks. What next now? Okay, now Korodava team is saying that Arunima successfully overcame Everest as well as other 3 more peaks. What is her next idea, or which mountain she is going to climb next? That's the question asked by Korodava team. Answer given by Arunima is likewise, if you want a honest answer, I will tell you that initially I did everything for myself. Initially means at first. I will tell you I did everything for myself. Arunima, in order to gain confidence, she did everything for herself. I wanted to get back the confidence that I had lost. Why? She tried to climb so many mountains or peaks. She just wanted to gain back her confidence which she lost. But everything is different now. When I came back to India after conquering Elbrus, conquering means successfully overcome. After successfully overcoming the mountain named Elbrus, I found that the youth of India was associated themselves with me. The youth of India is also related to same problem. They are not able to gain confidence among themselves. That's the problem today's youth is facing. Even those who could hardly walk said that they wanted to do something. Even those who are not able to walk, those who have problem in walking or finds difficulty in walking, they should get confidence and gain something. They said, we have seen how you have been able to transform your disability to your best ability. Why can't we? So, those who are even not able to walk, disability in walking, they said that by just listening to your story, we could transform, change ourselves. Your disability to your best ability. Your disability only changed you to be able in life. If you can do things with your disability, why can't we? So the youth is also just trying to change themselves. Hence, I decided that to keep the morale of the youth high. Morale means confidence. The youth's confidence should be very high. Arunima is just trying to increase the confidence level of the present youth. I would conquer the highest peak of each continent. So now, what is her next ambition, or what is she going to do next is, she just want to conquer the highest peak of each continent. Each continent, there are few highest peaks. She just want to conquer that. She just want to successfully overcome those peaks. So now let's see which are the peaks that she just want to overcome. So the beginning we have seen that she has conquered Everest as well as other 3 more peaks. So the peaks are likewise Everest of Asia. She has already conquered all these peaks. Everest of Asia, Kilimanjaro of Africa, then Elbrus of Europe, Mount Kosciuszko of Australia. So these are the 4 peaks that she already conquered. Are the 4 peaks I have already conquered. 3 are still left. Again, she has got the ambition to climb 3 more peaks. Okay, we will see what are they. Mount Aconcagua, Mount Aconcagua of South America, Mount McKinley of North America, and Mount Vinson of Antarctica. So these are the 3 mountains. Again, she just want to conquer. I need your good wishes for my future expedition. Expedition means journey. So in order to climb these 3 more mountains, she just wants our good wishes, that is the young generation's wishes for the future journey. In the last paragraph, we have seen that what are the next 3 mountains that she just want to climb, or her ambition next. Here, I want to tell you about my experience when I reached the top of Mount Everest. So she just want to share her experience when she reached the point or to the top of Mount Everest. I found climbers unfurling and putting up their flags. Unfurling, to put out. When she reached the top of Mount Everest, she could see that many people are just putting up their flags. Even I put my flag on a long stick to make it the highest. So what Arunima did is, when she reached to the top of Mount Everest, she also tied the flag to a long stick to make her stick the highest one. After reaching the top, I put up both my hands. In fact, I wanted to shout at the top of my voice. So when she reached the top of Mount Everest, she just put up both her hands and she just want to shout to the extreme voice. To her extreme voice, she just want to shout and tell out the message that I have done it. So what she just want to convey the message? I have done it. I am on top of the world. She just want to shout out these words very loudly to the extreme voice. I wanted to shout and scream to tell those people who think that women, the disabled and deprived cannot do anything. So she just want to shout to the society or to the common people, whoever just criticized her and said that the disabled, the deprived means lacking something, cannot do anything. Those who are disabled, they said they are not able to do anything. So to those people, she just want to shout or scream to the extreme and send this message that everything is possible and everyone can achieve everything. Even deprived or disabled can do everything and achieve anything. She just want to shout this message. I also wanted to tell those who do not face failure positively. She just want to convey message to the people, those who do not face failure positively. When we have some failure, we have to take it in a positive way. Only then we can get success. That failure does not mean the end of life. So we have to face failure in a positive way. Failure is not the end of a life. Human beings are not supposed to end their life when they get failure. So she just want to convey the message that take failure in a positive way. The next question asked by Cordova team was likewise, please share with us some of your memorable experiences while you were on your Everest expedition. Expedition means journey. So here Cordova team is again asking to share some more experience which Arunima had during her journey to Everest. The answer of Arunima is likewise, I will certainly share some experiences of my Everest expedition with you. So surely I will share some of my experience. As we climbed, night began to fall. They started their journey. As they were climbing, night began. That means sun has set. We put on our headlights and looked around us. When there is no sunlight, we need some other support or some other support of the light to walk. So in order to get the light support, what they did is they just fixed headlight, fixing light on top of the forehead. That's only called as headlight, and they started to walk around. The sight that we saw can never be forgotten. After fixing the headlight, they could see some scenes that is unforgotten. There were dead bodies lying all around. So what they could see, when they walking on the way, they could see some dead bodies just lying around. The sight that we saw can never be forgotten. There were dead bodies lying all around. Such a sight is enough to break a person's confidence and willpower. So what happens when we walk? When we look around, if we see some bodies, what happen? Dead bodies, what happen? We ourselves get feared. So they are also facing the same problem. When they are just walking by route to Everest, they could see some dead bodies on their way. So by the time what happened? They lost some of their confidence and willpower. When you see a person who tried for the same goal as you are aspiring to achieve, dead while trying to achieve it, believe me, the confidence in you gets really shaken and is sometimes enough for you to abandon yourself. Abandon means give up or stop. So what happened is, while walking, when we see on the road some dead bodies, the duty which we are going to do, we may get shaken or we may lose our confidence, and sometimes we may even withdraw from that work. Such experience only Arunima is also getting. She lost some of her confidence. At the beginning she is thinking whether she can withdraw, but what she is doing is she just want to reach to the goal. Okay, you gets really shaken and is sometimes enough for you to abandon your goal. So sometimes this incident may stop your goal. So in the last paragraph we have seen that when we watch such type of incident, what happen? We may sometimes give up our goals. But what is happening to Arunima, we can see in the next paragraph. There were some people in my group who backed off after this incident. Backed off, discontinue. Okay, some people, those who were in the journey along with Arunima, after seeing this scene, they just discontinued. I stood there for a few minutes, undecided as to what to do. So there Arunima is standing for a while, for a few minutes. She doesn't know what to do, undecided. Okay, what to do next. But my goal was my passion. So what is she saying? My goal was my passion. Passion means strong desire. So her goal was her passion. And I decided to go ahead, continue. So whatever may be the situation, Arunima is thinking that she should continue her journey. I promised myself that I would climb Everest for all those who had given up their lives for Everest and would return alive, and I did it. What is Arunima saying here? She is promising that she should climb Everest for the sake of those who lost their lives for climbing Mount Everest, and she should return back alive, and she did it. That is the beauty here. She confirmed or conquered Mount Everest successfully. The next question asked by Cordova team is likewise, you have been a part of the Eco Everest expedition. Please elaborate why this expedition has been named so. So there is an expedition and there is a journey, and this journey is named as Eco Everest expedition. This expedition has been named so because during this expedition we had to clean the area. So what is the main goal of this expedition? Eco Everest expedition main goal is they had to clean the complete area. Cleaning means we did not have to leave anything there. That means whatever is left during the journey time period of even of others, not only their things, even others what they have left there, everything should be cleaned. Pick up what we could and bring it back. Whatever is left there by others and even by them, they had to pick up everything and keep the area clean. That's only called as Eco Everest expedition. From Camp 1 till the summit, there are lots of things like oxygen cylinder, flags, wrappers and cans lying. So things like cylinder, flag, wrappers means covers. Okay, can used to carry water and other things. That's only called as can. So these are the things that are left during the journey. All these things should be collected or cleaned from Camp 1. Camp 1 is where they camp or settle with a tent. That is only Camp 1. From that camp till they reach to the point. Summit means the highest point, the last point where they reached. Till that throughout the journey they should collect the waste materials. This is a garbage that is accumulating there. Accumulating, gather together. So these are the waste, garbage waste that is gathered there. We picked up as much as we could and brought it back. So these members, those who were climbing Everest, they collected all this garbage, that is the waste materials, as much as they could and they brought it back. The next question asked by Cordova team is likewise, you have been termed a miracle. The spotlight is on you. How do you feel and how do you react to this? Okay, very important question. Now, Arunima is considered to be miracle and spotlight. Spotlight means attention from newspaper. All the newspaper editors are just simply inquiring details about Arunima. So, how you had become so popular? Could you just explain to us? What is a miracle? Okay, so what is miracle? Something which happened unexpectedly. That's only miracle. When someone discovers his or her unique quality and moves one step ahead of the ordinary, that person is termed as extraordinary. So normal human beings, we just call them as ordinary people. So when ordinary people themselves take out or show out some extra qualities or extra talent, how do we call them? Those ones are termed as extraordinary members or a miracle. This extraordinary people is otherwise called as a miracle. So it is up to you to decide whether you want to be a miracle, that is extraordinary, or just ordinary. So here they just are asking, here you just decide whether you are a miracle, extraordinary, or just ordinary. So she is deciding, or she is given the title that she is being a miracle. It is a fact that I feel elated when people call me a miracle. Elated means extremely happy. Arunima is extremely happy when people is just calling her miracle. Miracle means something which happened unexpectedly. That's only called as miracle. So here the common people around in that place started to call Arunima a miracle. The next question asked by Koratava team is likewise, what is your message for the young generation of today? So Koratava team is just asking to Arunima, what is your message to this young generation? Today's youth is my generation. So what is she saying? Today's youth is my generation. Hence, I can identify with them. So I can just give them my views. I feel today's youth have no idea of their goals. So what is she saying? Today's youth doesn't have any idea of their goals. Though they seem to be constantly wanting to achieve their goals and targets. They doesn't have a particular goal. That's the first and foremost thing. And what is that she's saying? Constantly wanting to achieve their goals and targets. Constantly means always or continuously. First of all, they don't have a particular goal, and continuously they are not working. They just want to continuously work to reach to the goal or targets. They are running after too many things. These youngsters, they are just running after too many things. They have too many problems in their life. My sincere advice to them is select a goal. So Arunima's advice to the youngsters is likewise, first of all, they should select a goal. One goal at a time and work dedicatedly towards it. Dedicatedly, very sincerely. So this young generation or youngsters, they should select only one goal at a time and work very sincerely towards that particular goal only. Okay, so that is what the message given by Arunima for the youngsters. Select one goal and work very sincerely towards that particular goal. Next question asked by Koratava team is likewise, what inspired you to title your autobiography Born Again on the Mountains? So she has written an autobiography named Born Again on the Mountains. So why she has named her autobiography likewise? So the answer given by her is likewise, this is the truth. My life is a gift of the mountains. So what is her life? Her life is a gift of mountains. If I had not climbed the mountains, I would never had become known to the world. What is she saying is, if she did not climb the mountain, nobody might have known her. That means she might not have become popular to the world. The mountains have given me a new life, a life full of courage, willpower and confidence. So Arunima is saying, in mountains only my lifestyle has been changed. Mountains has brought me name and fame. That is my life. The new life. It has brought me a new life. A life full of courage, willpower and confidence. Mountains brought me courage, willpower and confidence. So these are the points that she is saying about mountains and the lifestyle of mountains. So many points she has been sharing with the Cordova team. So that Cordova team is just thanking her, saying that we are very thankful to you, Arunima, for sharing your most memorable moments with us and inspiring us to move ahead and make even the impossible possible. So Cordova team is just thanking her because she shared many of her memorable points or many of her precious moments with the Cordova team, saying that impossible can be changed to possible with a confidence. When we have more confidence within ourselves, impossible will be changed to possible. And this part or this interview is an extract from the interview. Only a small part has been taken as lesson for us. The message of the lesson is likewise, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So success, when we get success, it is not final for everything. When we get failure, we should not reach to death. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success or failure may happen in our lifetime. But when we have courage in our life, we can just continue to be a good person or to be a confident person in life. Now we can learn the new words and their meanings. First one, accomplishing, achieving or completing something successfully. Accomplishing means achieving or completing something successfully. Next one, deprived, without some necessary things that are needed to live a happy and comfortable life. Deprived means without some necessary things that are needed to live a happy and comfortable life. Next one, discrepancy. Discrepancy, that means difference. Next one, embarrassment, a feeling of shame. Embarrassment means a feeling of shame. Next one, encounter, meet unexpectedly, meet someone unexpectedly. Next one, enlighten, to give greater understanding about a subject. Enlighten means to give greater understanding about a subject. Next one, expeditions, journeys taken by a group of people with a particular purpose. Expedition means journeys taken by a group of people with a particular purpose. Next one, gathered myself, calmed oneself so that one could do something that is a must for him or her. Gathered myself means calmed oneself so that one could do something that is a must for him or her. Next one, mentor, which means a wise advisor. Next one, paramilitary forces. Forces helping the official army of a country. Paramilitary forces means forces helping the official army of a country. Next one, prosthetic. Prosthetic means an artificial part of the body. Prosthetic, an artificial part of the body. Next one, resisted. fought back when attacked. Resisted, fought back when attacked. Next one, restored. Restored means brought back. Next one, severed. Cut off a part from a whole. Severed, cut off a part from a whole. Next one, the spotlight. Attention from newspapers, television and the public. Spotlight, attention from newspapers, television and the public. Next one, traumatic. Traumatic means deeply disturbing. The next one is welled up. Filled up. Welled up means filled up. Children, I hope the lesson is clear. Please read the lesson several times and go through the exercises and work out in your textbook.